Hey everybody, it's Derek here with Popaville All Gauge Trains, and this time around it's another haul. Only in the past it's always been Mark's American Flyer. This time it's all Lionel. So why don't you stick around and take a look at what I got. Okay, so as I said in the introduction, we got another train haul, and this time it's all Lionel stuff. No Mark's, no American Flyer this time around. It's strictly Lionel. Ran across this stuff on good old Facebook Marketplace. It was a guy who was kind of liquidating some of his collection because he's kind of getting out of it a little bit. He just realized he's got a little bit too much stuff that he's never opened boxes on a lot of this. So yeah, let's get right to it. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I'm trying a new angle here so you can guys kind of see the layout a little bit behind me. I'd switch it up a little bit. You know, it's always from the same shot where it's coming. Actually, I would be coming this way. I'm standing like this talking to you. We'll do it this way this time. Okay, enough screwing around. All right, so we're going to start off with, I'm going to do these in stock number order, okay? Because a lot of these things are the same. So a lot of people collect, I call them the beer wagons, or they're actually called billboard cars. And I got a bunch of those. So we're going to start out with the first one here, which is the Schaefer Standard O Reefer. It's a number 6-9825. It's in the Standard O box. The box isn't in the best of shape. What I am going to do is, when I'm done doing this video, I'm going to take a lot of these out of the boxes, take pictures of them. So like this one right now, you should be seeing up in this corner or up in that corner. I'm not sure which I'm going to do it, but that way you can get a closer look at it. So like I say, this is the Schaefer beer. When you're having more than one, I think they're trying to send a message there. Hey, you know, don't drink with just one. Okay. Next up, we have, this is the Cutty Sark Billboard Reefer. It's 6-9827. Now this one is, as far as the actual size, this one's got a little bit more of an 027 look to it. It just seems like it's a little bit smaller than this Schaefer, as you can see just in the box size alone. But this is for Cutty Sark blended Scotch whiskey, and that's a nice one. I am not going to tell you guys what I paid for this stuff because I got that good of a deal. I am almost a little ashamed of myself. But I threw a price at him and he said okay. And then when I got there, which I'll explain towards the end of the video, I started looking at more stuff and I said, hey, this is all I got on me right now. Will you do this? And he's like, yeah, fine, why not? Okay. All right, let's get back to the cars. All right, so now we have 6-9828. So that was 2728. This is the J&B, Jameson's. Jameson's and Brooks. Everybody just calls it Jameson's. Jameson's, the J&B Scotch whiskey also. And this one is really nice. It looks like it's still in the original bag inside of there. Next up, this is my mom's favorite, Dewar's White Label. This is the 6829 car. After that, we have kind of one of my favorites. It's the Johnny Walker. I'm a red label guy, but this is Johnny Walker. And matter of fact, it is the red label on this one. 9830. So we got 30, 29, 28, and 27. And then down on the bottom, that's 25. So, okay, so we have, going to these in order. That will be the last one, the way I'm going to do this. Okay, sticking with the whiskey and bourbon cars. Good old Americana. Southern Comfort. This one is the 9834. All these start, you guys know your Lionel. It starts with 6 if it's old gauge. So this is the 9834. Next up, world's finest bourbon, Jim Beam. That's another nice one. I like the colors on this one. It's good. This is the 9835. After that, George Thorogood puts this one in his thing of sitting around, and the only one that'll drink with him is his dear old granddad. The old granddad. I like the orange on this. Here again, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the 9836. Another great American. Now this one, it's loose in there, so it's probably been out of this box before for sure. We do have, this is the 9837 Wild Turkey. I could tell you some stories about some wild turkey. I could. Next one's my wife's favorite. We're going to jump out of the actual, more of the bourbon. I don't think this is considered a bourbon or anything like that. Bailey's Irish Cream, and it's nice because it has the Bailey's colors. That's the green that's usually on the label of the bottle, and it's the Bailey's thing. And this one is 9845. And then finally, going back to the beer wagons, this is an old classic. This is the 9862 Hamm's Beer. So that's a good one. Be kind of cool if it had the Hamm's Beer Bear on there. That would be kind of neat. So, all right, we're going to move these guys out of the way. Stepping out of screen here to put them on the workbench. And next up, this one is kind of cool. It is in the original shipping box. And what's kind of cool on this one, any of you guys that are here in the Chicago area, you know America's Best Trains. Well, they're located just off of Irving Park Road here in Itasca. The shipping label on this is America's Best Train and Hobby Shop, but this is when they were over on Army Trail Road in Glendale Heights. So the actual ship date on this that they have here is April 25th of 2001. And this is, if you haven't seen already, this is Monday Night Football on there. This is an actual set. And we will, so it's original shipping carton. See if we can get it out of here without any issues. Come on there, guys. Okay. Oh. Come on. Why am I having such a hard time with this? I always want to be really careful that I don't want to tear up these boxes. And this, by the way, is the, it's a 6-21783. It's considered the Monday Night Football set. And in this, we have boxes. This is almost kind of like a Russian doll. Boxes in boxes in boxes. So the first piece that I got here in my hand, and like I say, it doesn't, well, actually, they do have individual numbers on them. So the individual number, the set number on this is the, what I say it was, the 21783, I think. Yeah, 21783. But this individual piece is, this is the Monday Night Football flat car with the trailer on it. And this is a 194.77. And this is kind of cool because it has this is back when ABC had Monday Night Football, and it's that old logo from the from back in the day. And then we have, and here again, I don't think this one's been open. And then this is the cool camera car. I will be opening these up to show you, but I almost kind of not want to, just because I don't think it's ever been open. And on this one, this is it's called the Monday Night Football TV car. This is a 6-26708. And this is kind of cool because you got the camera up here, a guy sitting at a control panel, and the radar and stuff. You'll see it up in one of the corners as a closer view. So let's, rather than putting this back in the box and taking up time, we're going to set that over here. Now this next item, I bought this one without even opening up the box. I just said, hey, this is a Lionel track cleaner. And all I did was look at the side, and I don't have a track cleaning car of any type, and I've got a few areas that are a little hard to reach. And I thought, it'd be cool to have one of these. To be honest with you, once I opened it up, I don't know if what I'm gonna do with it. To be honest, I don't know if I'll use it or not because, just because of, well, let me show you. So we'll get it very carefully open. Now, one of the things, it's not all 100%, but the person that had it did take very, very good care of it. And if we can get this out of here carefully without going in. There we go. So first off, what they did, this is not the original manual, but they've printed out the manual, put it in plastic. Not only is it a manual in here, there was also a full parts list and then the parts diagram of the breakdown of all the parts. And the dog's probably barking at the neighbor's dog. It has the, can I get this out of here? It's got some track cleaner, and this is, I'm pretty sure this is full track cleaner, but this isn't the original track cleaning bottle. So this is where I'm going to ask you guys for some help. Here again, I don't know which corner. We'll put it in this corner. I'm looking for the original bottles. It's the 2 ounce. As you can see, the picture that I'm showing you is something that I just found online. But the big thing is, this has got that pointy top, the kind I need to have the flat top, and I need 2 of them that'll fill in here. They can be full, they can be empty, or somewhere in between. Let me know. You know, if you got them at a fair price, hit me up. I can use them. Also, and that's got some of the original paperwork, but like I said, it didn't have the original manual. That's why I'm assuming they printed it out. It also has in here, now this originally I think came with a few extra pads, but I don't know if these are the original, but it's got in here the line. There's 4 additional cleaning pads in here, and it's got the part number on it. Now this is in the original bag, but it has been opened, and I'm assuming it has been run, because when I originally opened this up, there was a couple of little pieces of hair on the wheels. Look at that. It's even, before they put it away, they put nice new sponges on there. So this thing is in very, very nice condition. You know, and you push that button to open it up. You've got the nice good size bottle in there. And it has the on-off switch on the side. And the way this particular one works is on the front one is where the actual track cleaning liquid goes into this one, drips down, and then the back one is more of a sponge to soak it up as it goes on by. So yeah, I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to put this on the track to try it out. I don't want to, just because of the fact that those sponges on there are so nice and clean. And I'm going to put all this stuff back in the box after the video. There's no need of you guys having to sit here while I'm dealing with all this. So the last item I'm going to show you is the first item that I saw on his site. So this one, let's go to tell you what this is, and then I'll do the backstory. So this is the Lionel 75th anniversary commemorative train set. I actually have one of the box cars on this. It's on display somewhere around here. I can't remember. Actually, it's on display on a shelf that's in the bathroom of all places. Originally, he had the 90th anniversary set, and I contacted him on that one. He had just sold it, and he says, "But I have a 75th anniversary set." And I'm like, "Okay." He told me what he wanted. I told him what I'm willing to pay. About a minute and a half later, he messaged back to me, and he's like, "Okay, that'll work." Turns out the best part about this guy was literally 5 minutes from my house. There's times I've driven 90 miles to get stuff. This one I drove 9 minutes, if that. But this is like I say, it's the 75th commemorative set, and this is the one that all the box cars have. I like the graphics on this. All the box cars have different Lionel stuff through the years. So this particular one, which has it has pictures of the milk car, the number 6 trolley, and the old original Mickey and Minnie hand cart. It's one of the Lionel's first, real mainstream, or not mainstream, whatever. Well, one of the items they've really made a lot of money on. Has those on it, but each one is all different stuff, and then it has a really nice. Let's see. Let me get this out of here. It's in this box just right. That's, like I say, this is all original box. This is the 6-7500. Come on, get out of here. Okay, and it is a it's a U36B diesel, and this thing is really nice shape. I did get. Let's see if I can get this out of the box. The only flaw, other than the outer shell box being a little dirty, there's a little tiny rip right there on this locomotives box. Let's see if I can carefully get this baby opened up. There we go. Come on, get this out of here and show this one to you because it is nice. And then I will, after this, I will give you guys some close-ups of the individual cars, but I got to show you this locomotive. It doesn't have any sound or anything because this set came out in, I can't remember the year. I'll look it up and I'll post it in the corner. But it's the 75th, 1975, was the 75th anniversary. But look at how nice that is. It's in very, very, very good shape. I mean, the undercarriage, it was definitely, it's been run, but I'll tell you, this has not been run much at all. It does have forward and reverse. You got the switch on the bottom for the directional unit, but and I really like these, the silver red color scheme. And then you have both here and here the 75th anniversary little decal on it. And then that 75th anniversary decal is also on all the different box cars. And then it has the matching caboose to the engine, where the caboose engine. Oh, it goes that way. Now, there's something in here that's loose. I hope nothing's broken. And I hope it's maybe just like a little... Can you hear that? There's something in there that's loose, but just on glancing through here, I can't notice anything. We'll find out, and if I do see something that there's an issue on this one, I'll put a little something on the end of this video. So, so that's about it for today's haul. Like I say, this one's all Lionel this time. I haven't bought a bunch of, I haven't really bought any Lionel stuff in quite a while. I did the train show last week, and of course, some of the proceeds from the train show went right here. I also have a couple of things that I picked up online that are currently being shipped, but they're not supposed to be here till Tuesday or Wednesday. So in my next video, I'll show you those. And I'm just kind of looking around to see if there was anything I forgot to tell you all about, and not that I can think of. If I get really motivated, maybe I'll throw this guy on the track and give it a once around. But listen, I want to thank you very much for watching my videos. If you haven't already, you know, as I say and everybody else says in all their videos, you know, subscribe to my channels. Definitely hit that like button, because that helps with the algorithm. That more people like it, then you're going to see more of my stuff. Other people are going to see more of my stuff. That's just the way it works. As always, thank you very much for watching. Share these videos with your friends, and then going back to that, if you or you know somebody that has those that track cleaning fluid, but it's got to have the flat top type bottle. It's the 2 ounce. Definitely hit me up in the messages, or you can send me an email to the PAPAVILLETRAINS@outlook.com. I'll put it right there. And aside from that, you know, thanks a lot. I can't tell you how much, guys. I appreciate everything that of your watching and all that kind of stuff, and blah 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 blah. All right, guys, take it easy, and a choo choo.
Thank you for watching my Papa's videos.